Hello everyone, this is Marketing Coach Ken. Welcome back to today's video. Today is March 30th, 2023, and today we have another sale in the Crazy Cash mail order system. So if you have seen my other videos, then you already know that I post a video every time that I have another sale or a sign up in the Crazy Cash mail order system. We did one of those videos yesterday. I wasn't expecting that I'll be doing a video again today, but here we are. I recently went over to check my mailbox to see if I had any mail, and I had a couple of pieces in there, and one of them is this one here. I'm just going to cover up the tracking number a little bit, but as you can see, it's made out to me, of course, and it's sent by priority mail, which you can see over here how much it costs to send a priority mail. I think now that I look at that, it looks like it's even a little bit less when you use the small folder. Normally I see that it costs $9.90, but I guess there's a small difference in like 35 cents and or 30 cents in the price if you use the small envelope, so you actually save some money. So let's go ahead and open this up. This says that it was sent on March 27th, 2023. Let's see if I can get that into the camera so you can see how this is. You know, you can track these things afterwards and tell how long it took to arrive. So March 27th. So let's go ahead and see what we got inside. Now, for those of you who do or don't know, the reason why I got these orders coming in now is because I'm using a postcard to market the Crazy Cash mail order system. And in the previous video, I showed you this here. This is basically just like the introduction to the marketing materials for members of the Crazy Cash mail order system. We can use a flyer or we can use a postcard, and this is what the postcard looks like. So this postcard is what I'm using right now to generate these sales. I'm not 100% certain about this one because I don't know who it came from and I don't really know exactly what's inside, but we're going to look at it together and see. So let's go ahead, see if we can get this thing open. I think I see a way for me to open it up top here without damaging anything. It's going to be easier than opening it from the seal. Alright, so we got that there. I will admit it's kind of heavy. Alright, so we're pulling the envelope out. I'm watching what I'm doing on camera. Okay, so we pull the envelope out. This is what's inside. And I will cover up the name here. There is a name on the upper right hand corner. But as you can see, this was the envelope sent to me like this. Okay, so let's open it and let's see what's inside. I will also open it from the side. I'm just going to tell you from my guess before we get this open. I think this is a cash order. I don't think it's a money order because it's extra thick and fluffy. And so actually the good news is I can show you what's inside here. So here is the envelope that's coming out. Alright. And for those of you who are familiar with this or not familiar with this, this is some type of decoration that comes on these envelopes that you can get from FDIC. So this is definitely a cash order. Now let's make sure what it's for first. So I'm going to show you what's inside here. I do have to make sure I block out any private information. So I can see already that this is a copy of the Crazy Cash mail order system. Now what I can say is, let me see. Okay, so it appears to be that this was someone who got the flyer. Alright, so this is not from the postcard. This is the good thing about this. Okay, so I see here, I don't know if I could show you this, but I will try to show you this here because I do have some new people that may watch this video. So let me show you something on this here so I can let you learn something here about how I'm able to know where my sales come from. Because I advertise in a couple of different, a couple of different times, and I need to know when an advertising campaign worked, how many sales it brought in. So I'm going to try to get this up to the camera close here. And I'm trying to look in to see if it's coming out on the screen here. Alright, so that's my order form, and right here, let's see, there we go, right there. You see that right there where it says AP34? That is my tracking number, and the tracking number for me lets me know where I got the mailing list from that I used to send this out to, and therefore I can track if I use the mailing list that was working well. I'll know, like, if I sent out 500 flyers and I got 5 sales from that time, then I have some way of knowing when a person sends back an order that, oh, I remember this. This was when I sent out 500 flyers the beginning of February. I'll have a tracking number so I know what worked. This way I can go back and look at my records and say, oh, okay, I bought this mailing list from exactdata.com or something like that. And this way I know if it was profitable and I can go back and buy names from them and repeat the same thing. And it also lets me compare to the different mailing lists I'm using to make sure I know which one seems to be performing the best and better than the rest of them. So this one is good. This is from a gentleman by the name of Steve. So welcome, Steve, to the team. I'm not sure if Steve is watching the videos, but I will say that I did not hear from Steve prior to this order showing up. Basically, he just sent in the order. But yeah, so this is the front of the flyer. You can see it on any one of my other videos, or just go to my website if you haven't seen it already. And like I said, I'm going to cover his information. And this is the back of the flyer. And basically on the bottom is where you have my ordering information. So that's it for today. There's really not much more to say about this. Like I said, I did not know that this order was on the way. So it's really good. I was really excited when I got the mail and I realized that I had a priority envelope, because obviously most of the time when I receive a priority envelope, it indicates that the person is sending a secure payment and an order form for one of my businesses, which in this case, I'm doing the Crazy Cat primarily 100%. So the last thing I want to say in this video is, if you have any questions, be sure to reach out or leave them below in the comments. I recently invested in some new training. So far, it hasn't cost me a lot of money, but I am going to be putting some of my funds into some new training. So far, I paid less than $100 in order to get sort of like mentored by someone who's been in the direct mail industry for over 25 years successfully. And I just started the training early today, so I had a couple of things to do here and there, so I really didn't get a chance to dig into it. But it looks like there's a lot of good information that I'm going to try to pull out from there tonight and see what I can use to implement in promoting this program. Because, you know, once you know how to do marketing in direct mail, you can pretty much market anything that you want to, right? There's always going to be certain rules and stuff like that, and certain things that work and things that don't work that you can apply to different companies. So I'm going to try to extract some of that data and see if I could use some information to increase the amount of sales that I have, because that's my ultimate goal, is to increase the amount of sales I have on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And it's always good to get a different perspective from other people who have experience in this business, and they may plug you in with different resources. So that's just something else I wanted to mention, because I am trying to get better with what it is I'm doing. I'm still a new person in this industry. I haven't been doing this very long. I started in December 2022, and I had a very rough month, December 2022, but I learned from those experiences and those mistakes, and everything started turning around since February of this year, when I started promoting this program, and I started for the first time seeing orders coming in on a regular basis. So that's it. I'm not going to go over any numbers in this video of how many sales we have. I just know that we're probably looking at about 14 sales or 13 sales left until we reach our goal. So that's pretty much what we'll be doing on this channel, is counting them down as we go through the rest of the new month, which is April. As we go through April, we'll see how fast we can get to that point. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Any questions, let me know. Make sure you check out some of my other videos on my page here if you haven't already, if this is your first time here. Once again, this is Marketing Coach Ken in Orlando. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.